Hi, second graders, Miss Shannon here. Today we are going to plant our brassica seeds. So follow along with me in this video to know how to plant your brassica seeds. First, you are going to need the materials from the science kit that you picked up at the most recent packet pickup on Thursday. You are going to need from this kit 3 brassica seeds, soil, a small plastic cup with 2 holes in the bottom, and a large plastic cup. From home, you will need a paper towel and water. So second graders, this is what the Ziploc bag should look like that you picked up at Packet Pickup. And these are the materials you will need from the bag. You will have a large plastic container, a small plastic cup that already has 2 small holes at the bottom. Your brassica seeds will either come in a clear Ziploc bag or they come in a vial, similar to your mealworm. So everyone's is a little bit different. Some of you had it in a Ziploc bag, others were in a vial. Mine came in a Ziploc bag. They're very tiny. And you will also need your bag full of soil, okay? Now we are not using all of the soil for this for planting the brassica. We will be using some of the soil for planting our marigolds in a little bit. So please do not throw away the soil. If you have extra, just keep a hold of it. Hang on to it until we plant our marigolds next week. This is a close-up of what the brassica seeds look like. Okay, and you guys are gonna follow along with me while I plant my brassica seeds. So you should have your materials in front of you and you're just gonna follow along with me. If you have a paper towel down underneath your workspace, that will be helpful in case any soil falls or if we need water and water gets on the table. Just make sure you are taking care of your workspace and not getting things too messy near your Chromebook, okay? Okay, second graders, I'm gonna have to get down like this so you can see me and my materials at the same time. So this is our small cup with the 2 holes in the bottom. What we're going to do is you will have a paper towel underneath your small cup. You are going to open up the Ziploc bag and carefully pour in your soil. You can see it's getting a little messy. So that's why you should have a paper towel underneath yours. I did not put one underneath yet. I'm going to actually use my finger to control the flow of the soil. There we go. That's better. Okay. So they say that we should fill it to the top and then just kind of level it off. You can tap down slightly on the soil, not very much, just tap down slightly. Then you're going to take your brassica seeds. Now, my brassica seeds are in this little Ziploc bag. They're very tiny. We are only going to plant 3 of them. Some of you, I heard from Miss Gordon that in her class, some of her students had 10 seeds inside. So we are all just going to plant 3. So take your brassica seeds and, whoops, that might happen to you. It kind of flew out onto the table. I'm setting them. You can see them right there. There's 3 of them. I kind of planted them in a triangle. And then I'm going to put a little bit of leftover soil on top. Just lightly cover them. And put the rest of that soil back in the bag. Remember, we will be using the rest of this soil later for our marigolds. So make sure to seal that up. And I would even go ahead and put it right back into your big science kit bag. And now I have covered up my brassica seeds. And now remember, second graders, that this cup has holes in the bottom. So what do you think is going to happen when we water this cup? Yes, it might fall down and water might spill out the bottom, which is when this plastic cup comes in handy. you can keep your brassica seeds inside this larger cup. So when you water, any excess water will pool at the bottom of this cup. If you notice there's a lot of water at the bottom of the cup, you can always dump this out in the sink or outside and then put your cup back in. Okay, so this is a safe spot. That way you're not getting water all over the countertops or the kitchen table. It's inside its own container. All right, so that is first step, planting our brassica seeds, and then we are going to watch and see how it grows. So this should be placed in a spot in your home where it can receive light, and make sure to water it regularly, just like we are watering our pea and corn. Okay. So you guys are having to be very responsible of keeping track of our mealworms, your pea, your corn seed, and now your brassica plant. So you guys are, I know, really busy at home and doing a great job of taking care of your plants and insects. So good job. Thanks for following along with me today, second graders, and can't wait to see our brassica grow.